All right, we're here. What is up, everybody? Let's get this microphone set up. We are going to be doing a training today on what true holistic health looks like. Sorry if the audio quality is terrible there. All right, if you are new to this channel, my name is Schuyler. I am a lifestyle fat loss coach, founder of Reach Fat Loss and Fitness. As of recording this, we've helped our clients lose over 3,700 pounds, which is awesome. And we have a very different approach to fat loss, and I am just going to be doing an off-the-cuff training today to break down what I mean when I say holistic health. Because what I've seen with the diet industry and weight loss plans and pretty much everything else that people try to lose weight unsuccessfully is that it is not holistic. It does not take a look at the whole, right? Most diet plans out there contain a strict set of rules. You're either on, you're off, you're succeeding, you're failing, you're following the rules, or you're not. And it's very black and white, right? This is good, this is bad. You can do this, you can't do this. Whereas a holistic view takes more of a look at the big picture, right? And so a really, really good visual here is a holistic view takes a look at the whole. It takes lifestyle factors into consideration. It defines health with many, many key factors, not just nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress. It takes a look at a whole, whereas most diet plans just take a look at a tiny piece, right? They define that, well, meat is healthy, veggies are healthy, fruit is healthy, sugar is unhealthy, staying up late is unhealthy, going out to eat is unhealthy, having carbs is unhealthy, and it's very, very tiny, whereas for a diet plan, a weight loss plan to 100% succeed, it needs to take a look at the individual as a whole. It needs to dig deeper than just like a broad set of rules. And so that really is the big difference here, is that when we take a look at a holistic lifestyle, it needs to take in every single piece to factor into account. It needs to really take into account every single part of an individual's lifestyle, every single input, every single output. And so I want to give you a couple examples here of what that looks like, and we will start simple with screen time. So for most people, screen time is seen as bad. It's seen as negative. It is, the more screen time you have, the worse it is. And that is what is looking at the micro. But we have to look at the macro, right? What if your screen time is being used to FaceTime a loved one? What if your screen time is being used to play a brain boosting game? What if your screen time is being used to learn a new language? And so when you hear people say screen time is bad, yeah, mindlessly scrolling on your phone can be bad, but I'm sure there's situations where it could be considered a little bit more positive. Another example, avoiding seed oils. This is something I teach. This is something that I push. I think seed oils are very inflammatory. I think they're very unhealthy. But we got to look at the whole picture, right? What if you're going out to eat? What if you're going out to eat with someone that you haven't seen in a very long time and that you love? Maybe the seed oils are slightly damaging to your health. Maybe they're not benefiting you 100%, but maybe the emotional wellness that you get from going out to eat with someone can be beneficial. Maybe if you go to a restaurant and you stress out because you know you're consuming seed oils, it's way worse for you than if you were to just feel mentally calm, knowing that your body can handle them, knowing that a tiny amount really isn't going to do much damage. And so again, something that is taken as bad in certain areas of the health space can be seen as, okay, there's a time and a place for this when you look at this holistically. Strict diets, right? We look at strict diets in terms of, well, they work. If you eat carnivore, you have to eat carnivore. They're going to help you lose weight. They're going to help you be healthier. If you're only eating meat, fruit, veggies, it's going to help you be healthier. It can be seen as a good thing. But if we look at the individual, right, if you feel stressed or strict and you can't go out to eat, you can't go to a party, you can't have a piece of cake at your wedding, these are problems. These are things that could be considered unhealthy. Another thing, HIIT workouts. HIIT workouts can be very, very beneficial for your health, for heart health. They can be great for hormone health. They can be great for fat loss. But again, looking at the individual, HIIT workouts are a physical stress. And so let's say an individual is running on very minimum sleep. Let's say that they are really, really stressed with their home life or their work life. Let's say maybe they're not eating enough, they're not hydrating enough. HIIT workouts can be damaging. Same thing, if you look at the individual, HIIT workouts can be really, really effective. But if it's 30 minutes of pure pain and torture, that could be doing more harm than good on someone's fat loss journey, right? That could be contributing to maybe physical health, but it could be contributing to mental overwhelm, to a feeling of burning out. And so, again, something that could be considered healthy that maybe isn't in the right situation. Dark chocolate, it's sugar, right? It's terrible for you. Well, what if you look at the antioxidants in dark chocolate? What if you look at maybe a tiny amount of stress relieving if you are able to have a couple pieces after dinner, right? Could be considered good. On the other side, if you have a bunch of dark chocolate and it contains caffeine in it, maybe it interferes with your sleep and it's not that good. So there are various factors that we have to include. And then finally, an ice cream date, right? Ice cream sugar's not good for you, ice cream's not good for you. What if it allows you to deepen your relationship with your spouse or your partner? What if it allows you to just like really feel good about the week and disconnect from a hard week? There is a time and place for things that are considered negative, and there's also a time and place to maybe not take part in things that are considered positive. And so when you are on a fat loss journey, when you are working on improving your fitness, it is important that you take into consideration the whole. How is this impacting my life, right? Maybe fasting is really, really good for you physically, but mentally it makes you feel really, really restricted. And that could lead you to, yeah, you get the benefit of the fast, but when you come off of it, you overeat, you binge, and then you feel worse about yourself. So maybe extended fasts in that situation aren't as healthy. I saw an article the other day where it was saying that alternate day fasting is extremely effective for fat loss. And alternate day fasting is Monday I eat, Tuesday I don't eat, Wednesday I eat, Thursday I don't eat, Friday I eat, Sunday I don't eat, and repeat. The problem with this is it effective? Yes. Is it healthy when done right? Yes. Is it going to make most people feel restricted? Yes. If people feel restricted, do you think that they're going to be able to keep up with that fat loss plan for good? No. So they might lose fat, but they're going to gain it back. And I'm speaking from experience. I've worked with individuals who have tried this in the past. They get great results. They feel super motivated, super good for the first few weeks. And then they start feeling restricted and they break and they bounce back, gain a bunch of weight back, and feel worse than they started. So our goal at Reach Fat Loss and Fitness with the clients that we work with is we take a look at the whole. How can we input our 4 pillars of fat loss, which is weight training, walking, fasting, and nutrition, into a plan that fits into your lifestyle and that ultimately benefits you, and make sure that you see the results you're looking for, but more importantly, that you're able to keep those results. This is it. This is the secret to keeping the weight off, to losing it and keeping it off. So this is a really good idea to just kind of do a mental check of what am I doing? Why am I doing it? Is it contributing in a positive way? Is it hurting me? And making necessary changes so that you can look at a whole. And I've been doing this for a couple years now, full time. I feel like I'm an absolute expert at taking a look at the whole and at helping people modify their lifestyles to make sustainable long-term changes. So if you're looking for help losing fat, or you just want to hop on a call and chat and see how I can help, you can head down below this video to grab an application link to schedule a complimentary consultation. And on that call, we can talk about your lifestyle and we can see if working together would be a good fit. But thank you so much for watching. Along with that, I also have a guide available. This is called Common Kitchen Upgrades Guide, or 15 Easy At-Home Ways to Lose Fat. In it, you're going to find 15 different swaps that you can make to feel better, improve your digestion, improve your energy, and yes, lose fat without changing a single habit or types of foods that you're eating. Only thing you're changing is what you're putting in your grocery cart. So grab that below, schedule a consultation if you're looking for it. I hope this helps you understand the holistic view of fat loss a little bit more, and I appreciate you. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.